All right.
Okay, I'm Presley Shoemaker. I'm a senior. Yeah.
All right. Can you explain what mental illnesses or illness you've struggled with?
Last year I started seeing a therapist for anxiety, and later on, during those sessions, I was diagnosed with depression too. So.
Okay. And how do those mental illnesses affect your academic career, or how have they?
Especially last year, just the combination of those two things, and I wasn't really getting a lot of sleep, and I wasn't able to focus in class very much, and my grades slipped a lot last year. I'm usually A student, and last year I was really struggling to get by with a B, and so that was really difficult.
And how altogether has your mental illnesses affected your social life and your social interactions on a daily basis?
I was really irritable around a lot of my friends, and I used to think I was being really nobody wanted to be around me, and I felt like I ruined a lot of my relationships and friendships just because of my anxiety, and because I was kind of flaking out on my friends when I was not feeling very well.
Okay, and do you personally feel enough is being done in the school system to see to the needs of any kind of person struggling with any kind of mental illness?
I don't think enough is being done, but I know I am really thankful that I have reached out to several teachers, and they've been individually really helpful in helping me with my schoolwork. But in general, I don't think there's enough support systems there's not really an outlet for kids to go to when they really need help.
Yeah. And how personally have you been coping with your mental illnesses?
Well, in the last year, I've been focusing a lot on things that make me happier. Being around my friends has been really helpful, and really being open with people. Honestly, it's hard to talk about, but I think the more open you are, and it's really just a journey.
All right. And how do you feel personally about the way many people with mental illnesses are looked at in our society, as well as the stigmas attached to their mental illnesses?
I think it's frustrating. I think mental illnesses kind of have a negative stigma in our society. And I've seen so many just jokes about depression, and especially jokes about suicide, and it's heartbreaking to me. I've almost lost 3 people that are really close to me because of suicide attempts, and so seeing stuff like that just wrecks me. And I wish that people would understand that mental illnesses affect more people than people realize. So I wish more people would be more understanding and open to learning about those mental illnesses.
Do you think you've struggled with these mental illnesses even before you were diagnosed?
Yeah, definitely. And going to therapy really, that kind of sounds like therapy, she needs help.
No.
But really, it's really nice to, organize your thoughts that way, and, thinking back when they ask you, when did you, feel like this? It really was wow, I have been feeling like this for a long time, so, yeah.
So do you wish you would have stepped forward a lot sooner?
Yeah, I think so. At the same time, I think the time that I did go and get help was good. I'm glad that I went at that time, but I definitely should have said something sooner.
And so, aside from all of the negativity associated with these mental illnesses, I'd like you to say what your mental illness may have taught you, or what you may have accomplished or even overcome while struggling with these mental illnesses.
Okay. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's really just a journey. Not every day is going to be a good day. I definitely feel this past year I've been doing a lot better, so much better. But I still, of course, have days or weeks, on end where I just don't feel the best. But it really just have to take things a day at a time. And I think that without struggling the way that I did, I wouldn't have been able to, fully appreciate all of the happy things that have happened in the last year. So, I'm really glad that I'm able to have all of those happy things in my life now.
So in kind of a twisted way would you say your mental illness has almost helped you?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's opened my eyes to a lot of, like, different ways of thinking, and given me opportunities to reach out to people in my life in different ways.
All right. And is there anything you'd like to add really quick? Say to anyone who may be struggling with similar mental illnesses or...
If you need any support or advice, like, come talk to me. Like, I'll listen to you. Like, even if I can't help you, like, I'll listen all the time. So, yeah.
All right. Presley Shoemaker, everyone. Thank you.